Let me address the elephant in the room. The misuse of the word woke. Woke does not mean casting choices. Woke does not mean story choices. Woke means pay a goddamn attention. This article is coming from comicbookmovie.com. If you're familiar with the 4KO, you will know that this is my preferred site to get my news from. So shout out to them for continuing to bring the noise. It is titled, Warner Brothers Discovery boss David Zaslav pulled plug on Ta-Nehisi Coates' Black Superman movie for being, quote, too woke. This man is an idiot. Let's get into this. Talks of a Superman movie with a black lead persisted for years. Michael B. Jordan was attached to play Val-Zod, version of the character in the HBO Max TV series, while writer Ta-Nehisi Coates was thought to be working on a separate movie produced by J.J. Abrams. Now, I did not know that they were working on two separate Black Superman films. I believe one is Val-Zod and the other is Calvin Ellis. Yeah. There's two Black Supermen out there. So they were going to be giving us one as an HBO Max series starring Michael B. Jordan and a live action produced by that of J.J. Abrams. I did not know that. So that probably would have been cool to see. When Henry Cavill was sidelined as the Man of Steel after he refused to return for Shazam, listen to me. I know many people would like to throw Henry under the bus for that situation, but understand this. Contract talks was happening, and Warner Brothers did not want to pay the man his worth. But yet, they paid Gal Gadot the equivalent of Wonder Woman 1984, making $1 billion, and that film flopped. You understand here? See, the stupidity goes way back. The whole reason why they wanted to move on from Henry Cavill was because they was unwilling to pay the man his money. People need to stop it with all this talk of, oh, nobody likes Henry Cavill. That's a damn lie. There's a reason why they did not want to put him on that pedestal, because they knew damn well when Henry Cavill got fully out there, he was going to be raking in billions of dollars. Okay, billions of dollars. Let's go. We heard the idea was for a 1930s set tale featuring a black Kal-El attempting to find his place on Earth at a time when America was embroiled in racism. Now, I'm going to keep it a buck with you. You don't need a black Kal-El. You just simply don't. You got two black supermen that you could have chosen from, Val-Zod and Calvin Ellis. They're sitting right there. You don't have to go this route of black Kal-El. I'm just going to keep it real with you guys. Let's continue. It sounded like a fascinating concept, but it wasn't one that Warner Brothers Discovery CEO David Zaslav was a fan of. Y'all recall that he scrapped Batgirl 2/3 of the way into production as a tax write-off, earning him the reputation for being ruthless and not afraid to upset filmmakers or fans. Bam! There it is right there. This man isn't afraid to upset filmmakers and fans. He has no dignity. Let's continue. According to the Wall Street Journal, shortly after taking over the studio, he decided to pull the project on Coates and Abrams' Superman movie for being, quote, too woke. We're not sure what's woke about the story of a black man of tomorrow, but the word is frequently used incorrectly, I agree, to tear down anything that isn't led by a white lead. Now it is time for me to cook. First, I would like to address the simple tweak. Just change the damn name. That's it. It doesn't have to be Kal-El. It should be that of Calvin Ellis or Val-Zod. That's it. All Kryptonians pretty much has the same backstory leading up to the destruction of Krypton, right? They all could be related to in that way. So you did not have to make this a Black Kal-El film. You have Val-Zod and Calvin Ellis sitting right there. And thank God for Will Smith, because if it wasn't for him, you probably would have never had those characters. Many people don't know that a while ago, Warner Brothers offered the role of Superman to Will Smith. That's right, way back in 2022. Will Smith turned it down because he said, look, the world's not ready for a black Superman. Thus, DC gave you Calvin Ellis. Okay, so change the name. Simple tweak. Next, let me address David Zaslav. While you're sitting up here canceling things like that of the Batgirl or Superman, Man of Tomorrow, I guess that's what they were going to name this black Superman film, you should have been canceling that of James Gunn's Superman. That's right. Maybe, just maybe, this 1930s set piece probably could have revived your brand. That's how I feel. You're canceling things without actually looking past your damn self. Just because you don't like it. I don't understand this guy. Why would he even use the word woke loudly like that? Are you trying to alienate a portion of DC fans, or hell, all fans? Or is it that you're trying to cater to that of the anti-woke crowd? I'm trying to figure it out, because it's mighty strange that this article has come out after James Gunn said what he said about Superman and his politics, which I didn't see any politics in Superman. I'm going to keep it a buck with you. However, people have that thought that Superman is pushing politics. So is it him trying to get on the side of that fight? I don't know. But I do know this man has lost his damn mind. He's canceling things left and right when he should not be doing so. I know he's trying to cut here and there, but he's investing in the wrong things. Make that make sense. I just don't like this guy. As the article pointed out, he doesn't care how the fans or filmmakers feels. So how is he going to attract talent and the fandom? I don't understand him. I just don't. And finally, let me address the elephant in the room. The misuse of the word woke. Woke does not mean casting choices. Woke does not mean story choices. Woke means pay a goddamn attention. That's it. Many people have taken this word and used it very vaguely and wrongly. Woke has never been a statement to tell someone to be represented. Okay? Woke has always been used to show people that they should watch those who surrounds them, because some people would never treat you the same. I don't understand exactly how that gets lost in translation. It's almost like they are trying to use it in a degrading way, but in reality, they show how ignorant they are every day when they misuse the damn word. David Zaslav saying, "Woke, dude, shut the hell up. You don't even know what it means." And it's not all that shocking, because you don't even know what having the support of your fans means. Because every choice that you make, you alienate a portion. You alienate people like me, people like my cousin, people like my uncle. Shit, at this point, he's alienated my white friends. Straight up. All because he's just like James Gunn. He won't keep his damn mouth closed. I don't like this guy running that of Warner Brothers. I hope to God that it sells real quick, because in my opinion, someone being in charge who doesn't care how it looks about what he says to the world, that is trouble. That is trouble. If he's not willing to watch his mouth and watch what he says, he doesn't need to be in charge of Warner Brothers. Simple. Hey, we tried to crack the story. It didn't work out. Ultimately, we canceled the project because it doesn't fit in our plans. So goddamn simple. Maybe I should be running Warner Brothers, because I'm smart enough to know not to attack the same fans that I'm trying to attract to my product. I'm your boy O. Hopefully you'll watch this video all the way to the end, help you about that algorithm. And if you're not subscribed, please be sure to do so. Trying to reach that big number of 100,000 subs. So I'll be highly appreciative if you help me cross over that threshold by hitting that subscribe button. And after you hit that subscribe button, make sure you hit that notification bell, because YouTube absolutely sucks at notifying subscribers that content creators has uploaded videos to that platform. Hitting that notification bell certainly helps. And don't forget to hit that like button to help me out with that algorithm, baby. But in the comments below, let me know, what do you think about David Zaslav canceling a Black Superman film for being about a Black Superman when he should have been canceling James Gunn's Superman? And always remember, let's love on roulette. That means let the good times roll. But let me know in the comments below.